Good afternoon, everybody. How is all my wonderful subscribers and viewers out there doing today? I hope everybody is having a wonderful day. It's Nikki D, and welcome back to the Nikki D channel. Today, we're going to be doing WWE Top 10 Matches, Episode 9. And in today's episode, we will be focusing on the new, undisputed WWE Champion, Hustle, Loyalty, Respect, John Cena. What's your favorite John Cena match of all time? Let me know down in the comment section below. You want to say hi? You want to talk about wrestling? Just post a comment down in the comment section below, and I read and reply to every positive message I see. Don't forget to like the video, share the video all over social media, and smash that subscribe button so you can be notified of all my future videos. With that being said, I hope everybody continues to have an amazing day, and without further ado, let's get to number 10 versus Cesaro, Raw, July 6, 2015. John Cena and Cesaro went one-on-one on the July 6, 2015 edition of Monday Night Raw for the United States Championship. And this was actually an excellent match from start to finish. John Cena and Cesaro at the time were two of the strongest wrestlers on the roster. And when it came to brute strength, Cesaro was time in and time out able to show the world just how strong he was. And John Cena was kind of in the same boat, dueling a rivalry with Kevin Owens and keeping the open challenge for the United States Championship going, with that he won at WrestleMania 31 after he said he'd be a fighting champion in 2015. And John Cena took on quite a few opponents for the United States Championship in 2015, but I feel like one of his best opponents during that time was against Cesaro on this night. And these two went back and forth. Cesaro was able to hit his finishing move, the neutralizer, but it only led to a 1-2 kick out, as we got to see just how powerful Cesaro was in this match. This match went over 30 minutes. This match went 30 minutes and 5 seconds to be exact. And these two were amazing in the ring. Just one of the examples of how much stamina John Cena has, how much resiliency John Cena has, and how deep John Cena can reach into his playbook to pull out a win. Because he did attempt and connect with a attitude adjustment, but it only got John Cena a 1-2 kick out. So Cena had to go back to the drawing board, and he realized it's going to take more than just one of his standard AAs to retain the United States Championship. So he was able to go to the second rope, hit a beautiful avalanche attitude adjustment, 1, 2, 3, and still your United States Champion, John Cena. But still, this was honestly one of the best matches in both of these men's career. Cesaro really was able to showcase and show the world what he was capable of. And John Cena also was able to put Cesaro over like Rover and still walk out with the United States Championship. So at the end of the day, Cesaro and John Cena had an excellent match on Raw. One of the best matches that these two had in their careers. Up next, we have our first honorable mention of the evening, and that goes to versus Kevin Owens at the 2015 Money in the Bank show. And these two went at it, champion versus champion match. John Cena came into this match as the United States champion, and Kevin Owens came into this match as the current NXT champion. And honestly, this was a great match. The pay-per-view, but for it, Kevin Owens was able to come in and beat John Cena, call his shot, deliver, and this match was just continuing the John Cena Kevin Owens rivalry, and these two really went back and forth. Kevin Owens was able to hit his pop-up power bomb, but it only got a 1-2 kick out. Which again showed the resiliency that John Cena possesses. And fortunately for Cena, he didn't have to go for as long as he did in the previous match we just talked about, as this match only clocked in at 19 minutes and 15 seconds. But with all the action that we had in the ring, it definitely felt like it was a 25-minute match. These two left it all out on the line. For those of you who are wondering, neither championship was on the line in this match, but man, maybe it should have, because these two really delivered a championship caliber match at Money in the Bank. No question about that. John Cena did attempt an attitude adjustment, but it only got a 1-2 kick out on Kevin Owens as well. And these two quickly went into deep waters, going back and forth, like two future Hall of Famers. And I say future because I do believe Kevin Owens is a future Hall of Famer. No question in my mind about it. And these two, I don't think Kevin Owens' career would have been as great as it was if it wasn't for not only this match, but the entire run that Kevin Owens went on in 2015, when he went under the mantra Fight Owens Fight, and really looked unstoppable in every single match that he had. John Cena was on the same trajectory too. He was on his United States Championship Open Challenge run, kind of taking a break from holding the WWE Championship. And at the end of the day, John Cena and Kevin Owens not only had an excellent rivalry in 2015, but they had an excellent match at the 2015 Money in the Bank show as well. Number 9, versus JBL, Judgment Day 2005. At the 2005 Judgment Day pay-per-view, we had JBL versus John Cena in an I Quit match for the WWE Championship. And this was actually a really good back and forth match. It was personal for John Bradshaw, Layfield, and John Cena. And honestly, these two men left it all out in the ring. There was nothing clean about this match from start to finish. There were a lot of weapons to be used, and quite creative throughout the match, in my opinion. One of the more creative matches in 2005 in WWE, and honestly, JBL and John Cena were absolutely savage in this match. I really feel like John Cena wouldn't have been as resilient and wouldn't have had so much more gas left in the tank in his career if it wasn't for this match here. This match ended up going 22 minutes and 46 seconds. The only way you could win this match is if you beat your opponent down to the point where you make them say, "I quit." And John Cena did exactly that. JBL was trying to choke him out with a cable, but John Cena wouldn't give in. He would hit back with a microphone and then toss JBL through a table, which at that point JBL staggered away. But then Cena was able to pull up one of the truck's exhaust cylinders, and right when he was about to use it as a weapon, JBL looked up, saw it, and he said, "I quit." So John Cena was able to defeat JBL in the I Quit match. But after the match, John Cena still used the truck exhaust cylinder as a weapon against JBL as the crowd cheered. But honestly, this was a great match in a sense of storyline and wrestling, in my opinion. JBL, the more powerful out of the two, was really able to assert his power, and John Cena showed up his power in this match against JBL as well. So honestly, at the end of the day, John Cena versus JBL at Judgment Day 2005 was actually a pretty excellent match in both men's careers. Number 8 versus AJ Styles 2017 Royal Rumble. John Cena and AJ Styles went one-on-one at the 2017 Royal Rumble, and it was for the WWE Championship, as AJ Styles was walking into the Royal Rumble as the champion. And these two were exactly what AJ Styles' catchphrase is in the ring: phenomenal. Honestly, AJ Styles was able to catch John Cena off guard with a fast-paced, high-flying wrestling type. But when the pace of the match slowed down, John Cena was able to grind out AJ Styles, and he was able to really put the brakes on the fast-paced AJ Styles that we had become used to seeing in 2016, 2017. And honestly, this was a great example of power versus speed, and John Cena has power in spades. We all know that. And AJ Styles was able to hit a Styles Clash, but it only got a 1-2 kick out. This match was pretty long because it was for the WWE Championship. It went 24 minutes, 10 seconds, and honestly, these two men left it all out on the line. At the time, this was a dream match. AJ Styles had spent majority of his career up to this point in TNA, and John Cena dominated in WWE for 15 years up to this point. So seeing the best of WWE against the best of TNA was only a dream match for well over a decade, until AJ Styles showed up at the 2016 Royal Rumble. And ever since then, we was clamoring AJ Styles and John Cena. We finally got it 1 year later at the 2017 Royal Rumble, and it definitely delivered. AJ Styles would probably not be the competitor he is today if it wasn't for his time in the ring with somebody like John Cena. And John Cena was able to take advantage of AJ Styles in this match. He was able to hit the attitude adjustment, 1, 2, 3, and new WWE Champion John Cena. Cena was able to tie the Nature Boy Ric Flair for most championships with number 16 in this match. And that's a big reason why it makes it on this list too. This was a very historic match for John Cena. Like I said, this was the match that tied him the record, and Honestly, I would love to see it again before John Cena retires. But John Cena and AJ Styles had a legendary match at the 2017 Royal Rumble. Number 7 versus Bray Wyatt, WrestleMania 30. He's got the whole world in his hands. He's got the whole wide world in his hands. He's got the whole world in his hands. He's got the whole world in his hands. John Cena and Bray Wyatt. You knew, knowing me, Bray Wyatt was going to be on this list. No question about it. And I really feel like their best match, when we're talking from John Cena's point of view, was at WrestleMania 30. He had a personal rivalry with Bray Wyatt that stemmed most of 2014. And this match in particular, I feel like John Cena was at his finest in this rivalry. Everything Bray Wyatt attempted to do, John Cena was 2 steps ahead. Bray Wyatt was playing checkers. John Cena was playing chess in this match. And even though the WWE Universe wanted Bray Wyatt to win, this was one of those matches that John Cena just had to go over because he's John Cena. That's the way that some of his matches has gone throughout his career. And this was no different. Bray Wyatt was excellent in this match. That much I will say. Bray Wyatt showed glimpses of greatness sprinkled all throughout this match at WrestleMania 30, and Bray Wyatt wouldn't have become the superstar he became without this match with John Cena at WrestleMania 30. Even in the loss, the wrestling knowledge that he gained in this match with somebody like John Cena really helped the Bray Wyatt catapult his career. 1 year later, he was facing The Undertaker at WrestleMania. I mean, that should say enough in itself. But Bray Wyatt did almost win this match. He attempted a Sister Abigail, which was reversed into an attitude adjustment. And just like that, 1, 2, 3, the winner, John Cena. And honestly, I do feel like the wrong competitor won in this match. But at the same token, if Bray Wyatt won this match, we might not have gotten John Cena versus The Fiend at WrestleMania 36 because that match was fueled off the loss in this match. So maybe it is a blessing in disguise that John Cena was able to pull out the victory. But honestly, what Bray Wyatt was a wonderful rival to John Cena, and their best match, in my opinion, was at WrestleMania 30. Number 6 versus Randy Orton, 2009 Breaking Point. At the 2009 Breaking Point pay-per-view, John Cena and Randy Orton went one-on-one in an I Quit match for the WWE Championship. And if anybody had come to the aid of Randy Orton in this match, Randy Orton would have been immediately stripped of the WWE Championship as he was walking in champion. And these two tore each other apart. No question about that. Randy Orton was able to hit an RKO, but John Cena wasn't quitting. And Randy Orton wasn't quitting over an attitude adjustment either. This match was personal, and this match was one of the better matches of both men's career. I mentioned it on Randy Orton's version a few weeks ago that this match was on this list. So you can kind of copy and paste from that to this. But Randy Orton outright was in a zone of his own in 2009. really listening to the voices in his head, and the voices was telling him to do some really dark stuff in 2009. So John Cena taking on this version of Randy Orton was a feat of bravery in itself. This match ended up going 19 minutes and 46 seconds. And Randy Orton ended up uttering the words "I quit," and just like that, and new WWE champion John Cena. And John Cena was able to win the championship back yet again. And Randy Orton looked excellent in this match, in my opinion. I don't remember a match where Randy Orton was more vicious, was more savage, was just downright insidious in this match. And John Cena was able to weather that version of Randy Orton and really rise from the ashes like a phoenix in this match at times, just to be able to get back into this match. And ultimately, John Cena was able to put his own version of brutality on Randy Orton, his own sadistic side came out of John Cena. And that's what made this match great, is the fact that both the men were savage, both men were sadistic, and both men showed no mercy when it came down to the ending of this match. And John Cena and Randy Orton, yeah, they've had some better matches, but I feel like this match is highly underrated, and I feel like it's still one of the best matches of their careers. Number 5 versus Brock Lesnar, 2012 Extreme Rules. At the 2012 Extreme Rules pay-per-view, we had John Cena going one-on-one with the Beast, Brock Lesnar, in an Extreme Rules match. And this match got graphic right off the bat. Brock Lesnar had John Cena busted open a minute into this match. And Brock Lesnar dominated majority of this match. It didn't matter whether he was German suplexing John Cena or hitting an F5 on John Cena. Brock Lesnar really brutalized John Cena in this match. But this was a perfect example of how much damage John Cena can take without being pinned with a count of 3. John Cena did have his moments where he was able to weather the storm and get a little bit of offense in on Brock Lesnar, but Lesnar was just an outright savage in this match. This match is the shortest match on this list today, going 17 minutes and 43 seconds. That's still very long to have that stat, but John Cena was able to step up, hit an attitude adjustment. 1, 2, 3. Winner, John Cena. And honestly, John Cena probably wouldn't have had the career he had if it wasn't for this brutal encounter from the Beast incarnate, Brock Lesnar. And Brock Lesnar immediately establishing himself, returning by targeting and starting a rivalry with John Cena, because Brock Lesnar had just returned from doing UFC. Before that was in the NFL. Brock Lesnar was out here beating people down in the octagon for a living before getting in this match with John Cena. And honestly, they also had an encounter at SummerSlam where Brock came out on top. But I feel like this was the better match for John Cena. It showed his resiliency it showed how John Cena can bounce back. No matter you bust him open, no matter you beat him down with Brock Lesnar, it doesn't matter. John Cena's gonna come back, and they call him Big Match John for a reason. This was a big match that John won, and honestly, it was one of the best matches in all of 2012 in WWE. John Cena and Brock Lesnar tore the house down. Number 4 versus CM Punk, Raw, February 25th, 2013. On the Monday Night Raw, February 25th, John Cena and CM Punk went one-on-one, with the winner going on to face The Rock at WrestleMania. And sure, John Cena and CM Punk at the 2011 Money in the Bank pay-per-view was great. Sure, a lot of the other counters, John Cena and CM Punk, were great. But I really felt like this match deserves some recognition. We all know what happened at Money in the Bank in 2011. We all know what happened in some of the most famous of John Cena and CM Punk encounters. Not a lot of people know about the 26-minute classic that these two had on the February 25th edition of Monday Night Raw, and honestly, it deserves this spot. These two went back and forth. CM Punk hit the go to sleep just for it to lead to a 1-2 kick out. John Cena hit the attitude adjustment just for it to lead to a 1-2 kick out. These two know each other so well. There were so many counters, reversals. Both men had to dig really deep into their playbook to be able to hit something on the other. And that's what makes matches an instant classic. This match did go 26 minutes and 35 seconds, with John Cena being able to hit an attitude adjustment, 1, 2, 3, and your winner, John Cena. And but still, CM Punk was absolutely phenomenal in this match. John Cena showing us why we call him a legend, why he's considered the GOAT. It's because of matches like this. They took a Monday Night Raw match and turned it into an instant classic that would rival some of the great matches at WrestleMania. That's right, I said it. There's a hot take for you. This match was up there as one of the great matches in wrestling of all time, and probably I'd put it in my top 10 greatest Monday Night Raw matches. This match was absolutely amazing. We've been seeing John Cena and CM Punk go at it for well over a decade now, and these two really deserve their flowers. I kind of hope we get John Cena versus CM Punk one more time before John Cena wraps up his farewell tour. But if we don't, this rivalry was still one of the greatest rivalries to ever happen in WWE, and I really feel like one of their best matches took place on the February 25th edition of Monday Night Raw. John Cena, CM Punk, absolutely legendary performance. Number 3 versus Cody Rhodes, WrestleMania 41. This match just happened about a week ago at WrestleMania 41. We had the champion Cody Rhodes defending against Hustle, Loyalty, Respect John Cena. And honestly, this was a great rivalry. It started at the Elimination Chamber, where John Cena was able to win inside the chamber for the 4th time in his career. Then he turned heel, attacking Cody Rhodes when The Rock was trying to take his soul. And ever since then, it doesn't matter whether we're in Brussels, it doesn't matter whether we're in London, it doesn't matter whether we're in Minneapolis. These two men had amazing reaction promo-wise, face-to-face. John Cena said he's going to ruin wrestling, retire retire with the championship so WWE can make a new paper champion, and he'll be walking out as the last champion. Cody Rhodes responded by saying, well, in order to do that, you got to take it from me first. Honestly, this was probably one of the best Road to WrestleMania's stories that WWE told in 2025. And when these two got in the ring, John Cena dominated. Let's be honest. Cody Rhodes really couldn't get his offense going. He did for the first 2 or 3 minutes. But after that, John Cena took control of this match and dominated the next 15 minutes of this match with just clotheslines and punches. John Cena just beat down Cody Rhodes in this match. We even saw Travis Scott come out to set up a distraction for John Cena when both men were down. John Cena sat up and had one of the most evil grins on his face you can imagine. And John Cena was able to put Cody Rhodes away with an attitude adjustment. 1, 2, 3, and new undisputed WWE champion John Cena. And another reason why it makes it so high on this list is because this championship was championship number 17 for John Cena, passing Ric Flair and becoming the superstar with the most championships in WWE history, cementing himself as the greatest of all time. And honestly, it's hard to argue with somebody who's won 17 championships. John Cena looked absolutely phenomenal. Cody Rhodes looked absolutely phenomenal. Both Cody Rhodes looked like he was in the prime of his career, and John Cena was able to capture the record-breaking 17th championship that we all wondered if he could for the last 5 or 6 years. Just a great performance, and honestly, it was one of the greatest matches of both Cody Rhodes and John Cena's careers. Number 2, versus Umaga, 2007 Royal Rumble. At the 2007 Royal Rumble, John Cena was defending the WWE Championship against Umaga in a last man standing match, which means the only way to win this match is if you beat down your opponent to the point where they can't get back to their feet for the count of 10, kind of like boxing. And these two absolutely tore each other apart. Umaga looked dominant as he ever looked, and this was during Umaga's dominant, unstoppable run that he was going on, where nobody stood a chance against Umaga, and John Cena got beat down for a lot of this match. Umaga just had his way, and there were a lot of times where we really thought Umaga was going to become the WWE champion. These two left it all out on the line, no question about that. But Big Match John wouldn't be Big Match John without a big match like this. These two tore it up, and this match went 23 minutes, 9 seconds on the clock. John Cena was able to keep Umaga down for the count of 10 and retain the WWE Championship. But still, Umaga looked absolutely phenomenal in this match. In the ring, beating down somebody the caliber of John Cena. And John Cena, another example of how much he has in the tank, how much damage he could take in a match and still come out victorious, because Umaga destroyed this man for about 80% of the match. But that's the way it seems to go in WWE. If you dominate for 80% of the match, you're gonna lose. That's just the way it is in WWE. And Umaga learned that firsthand in this match. But it doesn't really matter. Umaga cemented himself as one of the best and most most dominant wrestlers of 2007, and John Cena being able to slay the monster that is Umaga really cemented his legacy as one of the greatest of all time in professional wrestling, in my opinion. This match was savage. This match was a brutal. This match, any word you can think of that describes nasty, gnarly wrestling, this match is defines that word. And honestly, I feel like it is the second greatest match in John Cena's entire career. Only two. And before we get to number one, we have our second honorable mention of the evening, which goes to versus Edge 2006 Unforgiven. At the 2006 Unforgiven pay-per-view, John Cena went one-on-one with the rated R superstar Edge in a tables, ladders, and chairs match for the WWE Championship. And the stipulation here was if Cena lost this match, he would have to leave Raw and go to Friday Night SmackDown so that Edge could be WWE Champion without having to worry about John Cena coming after his championship. That's how deep this rivalry was between these two men. Most of 2006 was about John Cena versus Edge for the WWE Championship, because that was one of the best rivalries WWE had running. And when they got in the ring, they showed you why. Edge, even when he was able to spear John Cena, still only got a 1-2 kick out. And John Cena, 5-knuckle shuffle didn't matter. That's getting kicked out of. These two left it all out on the line, and these two tore it up in fact of stamina, in fact of resiliency. We thought this match was going to go on forever, honestly. It did have a runtime of 25 minutes and 28 seconds, which in 2006 is actually a pretty long time. But still, these two really got under each other's skin throughout this match. I wouldn't be surprised if some of the segments and some of the fists that we saw fly was unsanctioned, was unscripted, because these two really did not like each other in 2006, and it really bled into their wrestling matches because of that, and that's what made it so great. In my opinion, John Cena was still fairly new on the scene at the time, only arriving 4 years ago, and Edge was just as new on the scene. I believe he showed up in about, 98, 99, so he's on the scene for a good 8 or 9 years, because he was a part of Edge and Christian when they were a tag team back in the Attitude Era. But still, these two men were absolute legends. I really feel like this match catapulted Edge's career, because after this, Edge started to feud with the likes of The Undertaker, and honestly, Edge was wonderful in that rivalry as well, but at the end of the day, John Cena versus Edge at Unforgiven 2006 was an absolutely spectacular match, and just like that, we're on to number one. Number one versus Shawn Michaels, Raw, April 23rd, 2007. These two went one-on-one in the main event of Monday Night Raw on the April 23rd, 2007 edition. And the best way that I describe this match, this is the forever match. This match went longer than any match I had ever seen on Monday Night Raw. When these two men were coming out to the ring for their match. It was literally like a 10:05, and the show doesn't end till 11:05. And they were saying that this was the main event, and oh my goodness, did it deliver? Shawn Michaels would attempt a sweet chin music, and even when he connected, it would be a 1-2 kick out. John Cena would hit an attitude adjustment just for it to be a 1-2 kick out. And when it came to resiliency, and when it came to how much we have in the bank, in the tank, John Cena proved how much he has in the tank in this match. If he didn't do it in any other match of his career, he did it in this match. Because the runtime for this match is absolutely insane. The runtime for this match rivals some of the run matches we had for the Royal Rumble event. This match went 55 minutes and 49 seconds. You're just 4 minutes and 11 seconds shy of an entire hour. These two were back and forth and back and forth. We didn't know who was going to come out victorious. We probably went to commercial 2 or 3 times during this match. That's how long it was. But John Cena would go and hit his attitude adjustment just for it to be another 1-2 kick out. But Shawn Michaels would rise to his feet. He was able to hit sweet chin music on John Cena, and finally, 1, 2, 3, your winner, Shawn Michaels. But it really didn't even matter at the end of the day, because when the 3 count went down, when the ring bell rang, we knew that we just saw one of the best matches Monday Night Raw has ever put on in their 30-year history. Both men were still down in the middle of the ring. Nobody was left standing after this one, and this was the epitome of wonderful wrestling. This was the epitome of both men leaving it all out on the line, and honestly, this was one of the best, if not the best match, not only in the career of Shawn Michaels, but I feel like this is the greatest match in the career of John Cena as well. And that was WWE Top 10 Matches, Episode 9, featuring Hustle, Loyalty, Respect, John Cena. What's your favorite John Cena match of all time? Let me know down in the comment section below. You want to say hi? You want to talk about wrestling? Just post a comment down in the comment section below, and I read and reply to every positive message I see. Don't forget to like the video, share the video all over social media, and you made it all the way to the end of this video. Go smash that subscribe button so you could be notified of all my future videos. With that, and if you want to see some more of me, Nicky D, then go check out another one of my videos, because I got hours of content that'll keep you entertained well into the evening. With that being said, I hope everybody has a wonderful evening. I'm Nicky D. This is the Nicky D channel, and I will see all y'all beautiful people next time. Bye, y'all.